Hey,
I'll be here.
Bueno, tampoco me cuentes tu vida.
yo tengo el poder. Vamos. Epa. Epa.
Really, nigga?
Ya. No. So. Ok. Ok, todo eso estaba súper calculado. Y ahí sube eso. Eso, muy bien, muy bien. Casi se me sale el mouse de mousepad de la alfombrilla. Y sube.
All
eso.
right. Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Ok, creo que estresa más el hecho de que esté hablando mientras uno está tratando de concentrarse. No. Ok. Tranquilito. Eso.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games.
Bien.
And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Ok, gracias. No sé qué dijiste, pero me ayudaste. O bueno, no me ayudaste. Sigo desde un punto.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. No amount of forward progress are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing.
Hola Dios, soy yo de nuevo.
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this map. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault, as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Okay. Ok, por fin se cayó. Por fin puedo hablar. Ok. No. Retrocede. Eso sí. Vientito. Eso, ahí. Jala. Agarra. No. No voy a decir de ti nunca. Eso. Vale. Eso. Ay, no. No me puedo agarrar bien. Ok, entendimos. No, para allá. No. Ok, no. Ok, está ahí. Ahora, acá. Eso, no. Ey. Pégate. Sube. No.
¡Un poquito!
Vamos. Así. Eso. No, no, eso. No. Ah.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
No. Ok. Tranquilo. Ok, subamos. Eso, tranquilo. Quédate, eso. Muy bien. No. Ok, aún se puede recuperar. Todo esto lo hice fácil.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a
¿De
real
veras?
punch in the gut.
No.
Mira esto, Lisa. Podemos ver justo el cuadro de cuando se le rompe el corazón. ¡Ay!
Ok. Tranquilo. Eso. Ok. Eso, muy bien. Ok. Eso. Ah.
Una deuda con la sociedad más tarde.
Eso. ¡No!
Oof, sorry about that.
¡Cállate! ¡No vuelvas a hablarme! Qué canción para más relajante que no ayuda. No. Ni siquiera paso esa primera parte. Vamos. Eso. Muy bien. Que subas eso, sube. Eso. ¡Sube! Ok, ya, ok. Ven, ya, no mames. Pasaste esa parte varias veces. Genial. Eso, sigue así. Eso, ya lo tienes. Epa, recupera. Eso, muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien. Eso. Muy bien. Tranquilito aquí, tranquilito. Subes y cambias. Tranquilo, casi la que fregaste hace rato. Tranquilo. Ok, respiremos. Ah. Está sufriendo. Epa, epa, muy bien. Ok. Eso. Muy bien. Tranquilo. Creo que la palabra que más estoy diciendo en este video va a ser tranquilo. Eh, ah. No, ¿qué hice? Eso. No estés sonriendo. Yo no estoy sonriendo, nadie está sonriendo. Eso, muy bien, por fin estoy llegando.
Oh, it happened
No,
again.
no.
Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.